الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى سلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين. قال الله تبارك وتعالى: ربنا وجعلنا مسلمين لك ومن ذريتنا أمة مسلمة لك وأرنا مناسكنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. For the past few weeks we've discussed the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam in the light of certain verses of Surah Baqarah. We talked about Ibrahim alayhi salam building the Kaaba, and now we move on to the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam, where Ibrahim alayhi salam makes dua: "O Allah, make me and my son Ismail, who are both prophets, Muslimaini lak, make us both Muslim." So the question that needs to be asked is, why would two prophets of Allah ask to be made Muslim? So the scholars of Tafsir, Imam al-Tabari and others, have commented that the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam in his favor and favor of his son was, "O Allah, make us Muslim," meaning we have spent 70 years in your obedience, we have remained firm as Muslims, but O Allah, as to the future, we don't know the future. So O Allah, keep us firm as Muslims in the future as well. My friends, who is making this dua? The Khalid of Allah, one of the great prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ibrahim alayhi salam. So Ibrahim alayhi salam is asking Allah for steadfastness, istiqamah for deen. So it's befitting for us Muslims that we also ask Allah for istiqamah. We ask Allah to keep us firm on al-Islam. If a Nabi of Allah feels the need to ask Allah to keep him firm as a Muslim, then there is a greater need for you and I to ask Allah to keep us firm on His deen. And then the verse continues, وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا, "O Allah, forgive us." Now here this poses another question as well. Why would two prophets of Allah ask for forgiveness? Is it possible for prophets to commit sin? This is the question. Is it possible for prophets to commit sin? There's more silence here than in a nikah majlis. The belief of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah is prophets can't commit sin. Before Nubuwwat and after Nubuwwat, Anbiya alayhimus salam do not commit sin. Why? Because they are ma'soom. Ma'soom in the Arabic language means protected, and they are protected by Allah from sin. So Anbiya alayhimus salam do not commit sin. So why ask Allah for forgiveness? And the scholars of Tafsir mention there's two reasons. Number one, Ibrahim alayhi salam has just built the Kaaba. Rabbana taqabbal minna. "O Allah, I've built the Kaaba, but I still believe my actions are not worthy of acceptance. Due to your grace and fadl, accept my good deed." And then the verse continues, وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا. "O Allah, I have built the Kaaba, but I have still fallen short in fulfilling your right, so forgive me." This was the mindset of Ibrahim alayhi salam, that he carried out a good deed, but he did not consider it a means of salvation. He still felt that he was falling short in fulfilling the haqq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And number two, to teach the ummah a lesson, that when you come to the Kaaba, make a habit of seeking Allah's forgiveness at the Kaaba, because the Kaaba is a place where Allah will forgive you. So these are the lessons from these ayat that we can take today, and we finish here. But a point I want to mention: the past 3 Jumu'ahs I have commented on 3 verses of the Quran in succession in regards to Ibrahim alayhi salam, and one of the purposes was with the hope that it would inculcate a love for the Quran and a desire to understand the Quran within yourselves. We have been reading the Quran for 20-30 years, but many of us have not yet learned even the meaning of Fatiha. Really, this is I feel a disservice to the Quran. A disservice to the Quran and a disservice to the mehnat ulama have made for the past 1400 years. In our maktab, I've been teaching the children Arabic, and I've been teaching them the meaning of Surah Fatiha and Surah Nas. And as an ustad, when my students come to me, and the two of them said to me, Mawlana, when now we offer salah, and the imam reads Fatiha, we understand what he's reading. And this passion I have for every single individual, that every adult, every Muslim should be able to understand what he's reading in salah. At the very, very least, we should all try and learn Juz Amma with translation and a small tashrih. It's very important that we have this connection with the Quran. Every masjid should really have a dars of Quran. If not, then at least we find an alim and we ask them for 1 hour a week. On a Thursday, it's a private class. I teach tafsir on a Thursday to some friends. I've been teaching them for 1.5 years now. And we're just about to finish the first para. But alhamdulillah, they're very shawqeen. So find an alim who will teach you. You don't have to learn Arabic. There's English translations like Quran Made Easy with the Arabic text and the English text. And you can go through that from page to page. But my friends, this is what I request all of you. That have this desire and have this passion to understand the kalam of Rabb. The Quran is not only for ulama. The Quran is for me and you. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.